21-4 run to close out the first there.
Some miscommunication defensively. We had a couple of breakdowns. We weren't connected a couple of times. And then when we were and we switched, too soft, and they're just playing very comfortable right now. So we got to turn that up a little bit.
What do you think of the looks you guys got offensively?
We got stagnant, but we got the paint and kicked it out for good shots. I thought a couple of shots were good. We just missed them.
Thank you.
All right, Katie, thank you very much. Start of the second quarter. Wembanyama in at the three. Porzingis tracks the rebound. Boston a dominant finish to the first. Heard Mitch Johnson talk about thought they got a little soft at times and Boston was too comfortable as Paul digs in for the steal. Castle to the rim with the pump.
The course of his career has led the league in steals a couple of times, assists on multiple occasions. He is so smart, Chris Paul.
That is his second steal of the night. He is just 3 shy now of passing, chasing.
Can beat, so he hangs a little longer and gets the strip.
Here's Castle. Castle swivels through, couldn't cup it in.
Come on, no, he's attacking 7-3. That young man is not shy.
Pritchard short on a 3. Vassell the rebound. Boston now 7 for 20 from 3. Pritchard 0 for 5. Paul gets blocked by Horford. What a rejection from Al Horford. Here's White. Stops in the lane and banks it in. Wembanyama looking to turn the corner. No need to turn it.
No, come on, he doesn't even have the angle. I want to see the freeze frame of him on the finger roll and where he is relative to the square on the back of the rim.
It really is incredible. The 8-foot wingspan. Porzingis turns the corner and gets hooked. Deep to him.
Fun for us. As a big guy, they say he is very careful about the way he treats his body. Think about some of the bigs over the years, the injuries to the feet and lower extremities. Like he seems mature beyond his years.
Here's Vassell. Wembanyama backs away while he has him on the switch. Wembanyama 4 to shoot, gives it up, 3 to shoot. Vassell trying to create, can't hit. Keldon Johnson the rebound, might have gotten away with a push-off. Wemby kicks, Johnson, good recovery there for Boston. Oh my goodness, Wemby nearly an incredible tip, but couldn't quite finish it. White off on a 3. Boston now.
I like that they're guarding him small. Get down in a defensive stance, make it difficult for him. He wants to handle it. He likes to shoot the off the bounce 3.
Yeah.
So guard him with a small, get down underneath him and make it real difficult.
1 of 15, the Spurs are now from 3. Here's Porzingis, quick turn, trying to work Wemby. Porzingis couldn't finish it. Vassell coming the other way. No, Champagne bangs it off the window to no avail. Took a shot, numbers the other way for Boston. And Porzingis off numbers this year haven't been as strong for Kristaps Porzingis as a season ago. And Joe thought it was more about just some of the different shot opportunities and offensive profile that was being presented to Porzingis and to Boston.
An attack a closeout if need be. 11 and 10 from December 19th to Jan 27. They were just 11 and 10 and didn't look like themselves, and frankly didn't look as interested as perhaps they should on a nightly basis.
Which you can understand why when you're in a long regular season post-championship. Some ennui can set in.
No question. I love that word, by the way.
Yeah. It's really reserved just for these specific situations. Barnes digs into the paint, banks it in.
Is one heck of a rim deterrent.
As we just saw, San Antonio had been 0 for 6 against Porzingis in this game thus far. Porzingis backing down, deflected away. Champagne able to collect it. Here's De'Aaron Fox. The newly acquired Spur. Does he have verve on his drive?
Free throws the other night. Listen, it's going to take time for these two guys, but you think the skill set, the downhill ability of De'Aaron Fox, such a hard driver going left, and then the pick and pop ability of Wembanyama.
We heard Katie George talking about that in the open, and Mitch Johnson.
Wemby takes 10 threes. You play playing with a 7'3" guy who can be a hard roller lob guy, but he also loves to get out and make shots.
And you know, one of the things that De'Aaron Fox told our good friend and colleague Mark Jones that he was kind enough to share with us is, look, I haven't played with any kind of real lob threat since Bam Adebayo in college 8 years ago.
Wow, that's right. I mean, so.
By the way, how great is Mark sharing his notes mid-game with us? It's like having an adjunct producer while you're doing the game.
I've said this often about that dude watches more basketball than any human being I know.
It's unbelievable. Every one of my women's college, WNBA, the man consumes it all. Here's Fox whipping it to the corner. Barnes can't hit the three. San Antonio, to Mitch Johnson's point to Katie at the end of the quarter, they've gotten some great looks, but 1 for 16 from 3 now. Missed their last 11. Here's Paul off the steal, and Champagnie slam.
Group defensively, they've turned Boston over 6 times so far tonight, guys, scoring 11 points off of them.
Such a great point, Katie, and a way for them to generate some easy buckets. Use that speed and athleticism.
So you could tell Mitch in his first quarter interview with Katie was disappointed with the level of defense. Second quarter, after getting 1 shot in fast break territory in the first, they've got 6 here, and now they're running again.
Here's Paul. Dishes out to Wembanyama, sends away. Paul wants the one-on-one with Cornet. Pull-up 3 is off. Victor Wembanyama now 0 for 4 from downtown in this first half. Tatum finds Cornet, center of the lane. Thought better of it. 5 to shoot. Tatum, the hesitation, the dish. Craig connects on a beautiful setup.
He lifted that defender so quick.
Barnes barges his way in.
It finishes against size. Once against KP and once against Cornet.
Tatum connects. He's 3 for 6 from downtown, 7 of 11 from the floor, has 6 rebounds, 4 assists.
He's not doing much tonight.
Now, wait for the All-Star game. Wemby banks it in. Yeah, Jason Tatum's not going to want to break from the regular season the way these last few games have gone into the break. 73 points combined in the last 2 wins. Off to an incredible start tonight. Tatum going to be called for a push off there.
How about Chris Paul? Boy, this free throw right here.
This about to be second all-time in steals. He's 1 away from tying Jason Kidd after collecting 3 steals in the first half tonight and 2 away from passing him. I think one of the most incredible Chris Paul nuggets is Castle hits the 3. Is he was the point guard for 4 different franchises in the season in which they collected the most wins in a single season in their franchise's history. I mean, 4 different teams. He's been the orchestrator of their most successful teams. As Tatum hits the 3.
He raises the level of any group he joins.
Castle spins away, dishes in. Barnes able to drop it in.
This is an important stretch here. It's 18, but Joe Mazzulla talks all the time about finishing quarters strong. Everybody wants to talk about clutch time. He talks about this kind of time in a game.
Boston last 5 field goals have come from 3 as Fox and Tatum. A little size, a little muscle there. Fox on Tatum. Fox 6'3", 185. Tatum 6'8", 210. Tatum, a little strong with that attempt. Porzingis got a hand on it. Barnes grabs it. Here comes Fox. Fox finds Barnes into the corner. Vassell's 3, way off. Barnes, the O board, put back, pulled the string on it. Sohan able to dump.
You get a stop and a score, it's 14. Now you're a little bit attached. The game feels different.
And Joe Mazzulla, to your point, was very upset the other night against Miami when the Celtics allowed a 7-0 run at the end of the second. As Tatum with 20 points and counting. These are Spurs free throws of the night. This is the first. .com/ID.
I hope you're somewhere warm watching that.
Oh, I will be. I hope you will be too. You know, I thank LeBron for a lot of things that he's done for this league, but his pushing for the week-long NBA All-Star is probably his greatest accomplishment and greatest contribution to all of us. Here's Tatum. White, back ironing off. Porzingis into the corner. Hauser fakes the three, takes the two, and knocks it down. The depth of Boston, just always so steady. Fox unable to flip it in. Whether it's Hauser, Pritchard, Cornette coming off the bench.
Yeah.
Horford, of course, when they have to go a little deeper with a guy like Torrey Craig. Or Queta. Porzingis banks it in. Porzingis 15 points, 6 of 7 from the floor.
Well, you trust that he's going to get his two-point jump shooting back to where it is. It's been a little bit of a struggle for him this year, but he is too good a shooter to worry about it.
Yeah, and his two-point jumpers around 28% on the season, but his post-ups have still been so efficient. Craig, he got it. 32.
Yeah, 32.
On pace for 64. Barnes in the corner, can't hit. Rebound Castle underneath, and he's fouled. Steph Curry. Poor Dallas now without Anthony Davis. 3/4 of his debut.
And Daniel Gafford goes out with a knee. It's incredible, the bad luck.
And for Golden State, good returns early with Jimmy Butler.
Swagger, baby. He brings a little swagger, doesn't he?
There's a feel there. 4-second difference game in shot clock. Tatum back ironing off. Rebound Barnes. Time to operate. 5 left in the frame. Barnes dishes. Castle hits from 3. 12 points off the bench for Castle. The heave is off.